is up, dudes? Commander Rico here, back at it again after last week's Week of Rico, which was really exciting. And right after the end of Week of Rico, we had the and I finished recording it. We had the Rico's Brigade Civil War trailer come out. And about 4 weeks ago, when Rico's Brigade ended, I asked you all what you wanted to see in the new Rico's Brigade. And from the trailer, it's a civil war, obviously. I'm assuming Rex is going to be on the bad side based on the picture. I don't know who that red clone is. Maybe it's... Well, you know what? We'll get into that later. But we'll need to see the first episode. And Rico's review is coming back. I'll get to that all at the end. But so we're going to get to the meat and potatoes of this video. So real quick, all video credit goes to Daily Tactics. This is all 100% his. I own no rights to it. This is all daily using Metaphor, so it's what, 2 mod. So there's that. Okay, because I know there was a lot of thing. So this trailer left a lot to be desired, I guess, when you first saw it. Not that it was bad, it was just, apparently the narrator was Rico. So we're going to get right into it, and we're going to go over the things. So we have, the first thing, that 2nd Airborne Productions, a friend of mine, I've been in some of his videos, yeah. He really wants Miller and Jackson, and here, so I'm just going to restart this. He really wants Miller and Jackson. He said that about 32 times. He wants Miller Jackson. And then some random dude on the internet, that's his name, wants Commander Neo. I kind of specifically asked for people not to say your favorite clone. Miller and Jackson's kind of attainable. I don't think maybe Commander Neo is a bad guy. I actually like that idea. What I was suggesting to Daily during season 3 or 2 was, since there was not enough real villains, maybe all the side villains like could be the old clone commanders like Commander Bly, Apo, Fox. Nah, not Fox. Fox died in the comics. But like Ree, Apo, Bakara, Cody. Well, actually, Cody is not Cody. But yeah. And then, okay, so we got that. So from Reno Play, he said Eugene in the inner circle, which I think that would be pretty good. Eugene, we need some droid representation in our Star Wars galaxy. And then Arc Trooper Moon Productions said Commander Neo. You guys really want Commander Neo. I thought he was kind of a boring character. He just kind of went on his bark speeder and shot Adi Galia or Ayo Sakura. I can't remember. Okay, so here are the top responses from the gaming universe, and once again from the 2nd Airborne. So here is this the gaming universe's list. Blitzer needs to save Delta Squadron Rex. I like that idea. I think Blitzer maybe should have a different type of thing because I don't know where. I feel like he's going to end up being a bad guy. I don't know why. Just because I feel like, actually I think Mason might be a bad guy. This is a theory I had a while ago. Because basically he was a spy the whole time. So like Mace, like he's just kind of been laying around with it. I mean, now that we see he has a Padawan, I mean, I wish I could voice it, but yeah. Now we see he has a Padawan. He can do certain things. Like, I mean, what I think would be cool. Actually, I'm not gonna say it because Daly might use it because I told him. But yeah. So and then his next thing was Obi-Wan Mace and his Padawan need to save Rico from another last ditch effort. I think we need to get Rico out of these last ditch effort things. I feel like it's been a little much. I feel like we don't need another last ditch effort. I mean, we could have another last ditch effort, just not necessarily Rico. And Daly needs to focus better on the story. I think that if he keeps up with the story and how he did in the last about 8-9 episodes of Rico's Brigade Season 2, we're going to have a really amazing season. Because that was my biggest complaint with the beginning of Season 2, up to like when the Delta arc ended, the race to find Delta Commandos. Aside from that one, I really hated the Delta arc. First of all, as of now, they have not provided anything for Rico's Brigade, and they're just kind of like pawns. It's like, oh, you take out your chip, put in your chip, take out your chip. It's like they're inanimate objects, like a thing. They're just like, oh, well, switch this over, boom. Like, why don't they do that? The Empire do that with all their prisoners? I mean, that might be the case, but yeah. So then here we have 2nd Airborne's list. He says Rex and I wish this happened in season 2. It would have been, I mean, I feel like now, with how Cody won't turn, I mean, I thought Cody and Rex would have joined forces because, there might be some good left in Cody, especially how much he hates the Empire, at least in the comics. But yeah, I think we could see that. But I don't love the idea of Rex staying a bad guy. Wow, we've rolled through this clip like a bunch of times. I'm sorry. Kamino needs to be taken order in order to limit the clones' force, increasing the stakes. Yes, thank you, Second Airborne Productions. I think that's a great idea. I think that we need to get rid of Kamino. They need to take back Kamino, or the Empire needs to take Kamino. Maybe with a joint effort with the Hutts. Boba's still around. Also, real quick, I don't know. I'll get to that in another video, though. I'm sorry about the Aladdin trailer thing. By the way, it's May the 4th tomorrow. I'll get into that at the end. Blitzer saves the day on his own, or with a very small group of clones. I think that would be cool. We have a little video introducing kind of Blitzer as more of a character established, aside from him fixing up a ship and him being like this kind of fan dude. By the way, I led the hashtag Bring Back Blitzer movement, so I'm going to take credit for that one. I mean, Daily obviously put it in, but yeah. New characters using the new skins. I think that's a great idea. I want to see like Boris's type of skin. Like, I thought that was a cool skin. I just wish Boris didn't die. That would have been nice. But yeah. Some sort of Hunger Games type crap that the Empire makes their prisoners do. I think that would be nice. Just as an individual video, but not as a Rico's Brigade. I feel like that would help the plot. I hope this season's more story-based because Daily's writing's gotten 10 times better than it ever was. Because I feel like season 1 was kind of an establishing point where we kind of ran into this. It was just like, okay, we're going to take this planet. Here's Racket. He's the defense dude. Here's Boomer. He did nothing. Aside from talk to Rico, he was basically what Racket is now. And that's my issue with Racket, but I'll get to that in a second. Better character balancing and pairing up. So I feel like what they should do is just kind of have, like, since Whipper's alive, because Daily forgot about Whipper. Since they're co-leading a Legion, I feel like it would be cool if we say, okay, Clocker. Instead, we're going to re-put Whipper with Phantom. And also, I have a really cool thing I was thinking of the other day. What if we have Phantom wearing Rico's armor, but instead of Rico's helmet, he has, like, his current helmet. I think that would be cool. That would look cool. But yeah, that's just a thought. Maybe they could do that, and then Phantom can have, like, a different, like, gun. I don't know. Death of some older characters, like Racket or some Delta Squad members. I feel like it would be personally best if Racket kicked the bucket at the end of the season. I think that's the best. And Delta Squad, I hope they die. No offense. I just feel like that was a waste. Or I think a really beneficial thing would be for them back, and they're like, you know what, Rico, we don't want this crap anymore. And then Rico's like, wait, we saved you. And they're like, and you lost us and you saved us. If we have that sort of theme, that would be really cool. Because it would show Rico, he spent all that time and effort and resources on these people, and, it's all gone to waste. Another crossover battle. Obviously. I think we should have those more led up, which, that's an idea I'll talk about in another video. Dutchman's death eventually. I don't know. I think this is time for Cody's death, and then Dutchman takes over. The issue is, Rico's Brigade wins so much that Dutchman doesn't get his time to shine as a dude. He seems like a kind of, like, we don't, I mean, this goes for all the characters, I guess, but we really don't get to see Dutchman as much, like, when it comes to his interpersonal thoughts and, like, why he believes in the Empire, because we never see that. So I hope we see more of Dutchman's thing, and I want to see his, like, reaction, his thing with Vader. Maybe he's force sensitive, maybe he's, I don't know. That would be interesting. That's an interesting, Utapau, Mustafar, and Bara, or other iconic places that need to be seen. Sure. I mean, we could always see new maps. I feel like Rico needs to take, when I said a loss, like, I knew he needed to take losses, but I didn't mean kill off Boris and Flashpoint. I meant more like lose planets, and he has to feel more like a rebellion. Because even in the rebellion, we had all our main characters. They didn't die. They just need to be, like, down to a smaller amount than a few billion troopers. But yeah, more character insight into characters like 55 Phantom Clocker, as they don't have really distinguishable personalities yet. I feel like 55 is starting to get better. He's like if I was to describe 55, I would say he's a noble young clone. I mean, he's not young though because he was in that other battle, but we'll just say for all intents and purposes, he was made up. He was recently born or whatever. But I think he's a young clone that tries to do his best as a commander and tries to live up to Captain Rex's potential. And maybe that could be his arc in this season. It's him trying to be a leader like Rex since in Rex's absence or of being a bad guy. Phantom and Clocker, I feel like Clocker was just kind of forced. Like, okay, we're going to kill off that rando dude and Clocker's the only survivor. I wish that rando dude was Whipper. He just Tracer or whatever his name was. Widowmaker, Tracer, Whipper. I think it was Whipper. I wish that was just Whipper. If Whipper survived, that would have been cool. But yeah, Phantom, I feel like he's been developed enough to be a kind of like, oh yeah, Phantom. I feel like he doesn't have much of a personality. But Clocker, I feel like it was forced. Maybe this guy Clocker, as you're seeing by the screen. But aside from that, I mean, we have so much things to lead off on because basically everything we wanted in season 3 we got. So we don't really know what we want in season 4, I guess. Like there were so many, and I guess we'll just need to see tomorrow's video. So that's about it for the questions. So there's a bit of an issue I have. So tomorrow I'm going to a bar mitzvah. That's around 1 to something. I'm going to have a video up for tomorrow at 9 o'clock. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get Rico's review out, but I will be seeing it, so I'm really pumped up for that. Just so hyped. If you tell me in the comments if you're hyped, and tell me if there's anything else you want to see, and yeah. But I'm gonna be at a bar mitzvah tomorrow because I'm Jewish, and mine is gonna be in June, so I'm not gonna be as active then. I'm gonna be not gonna have a double upload Saturday because that's the day. But yeah, so that's about it. Like, rate, comment, subscribe. Turn on that notification bell once you subscribe, because you know what's funny? Actually, according to my analytics, over 50% of you who are watching aren't subscribed. What's the deal? It's free. It doesn't cost that much. We are very close. I mean, we might have even hit it by now. We're at 350. Thank you guys so much. But aside from that, that's it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And can't wait for Rico's Brigade Season 4.